Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ammo Bus Videos YouTube channel. I'm Ammo Bus Videos, otherwise known as Ammo Central, depending on what day of the week and what video you're watching. And welcome back to Bowdenham version 5, and for now, our last time at Winterbourne High School. Yes, this is the last school run we needed to do. We've done all of the others. The final one that we hadn't previously covered is the 611. Now, in our previous video, the 609, if you want to see the dead run from the depot to here, check out the 609 video that I did previously. That includes the dead run. This doesn't, because it would just be a deja vu of what we did in the previous video. So we've started off at the school for this one. But as you'll remember from that, when we did the dead run in the B5LH, we noted that we followed both the dead run signs, but also the 611, and it goes a little bit on the dual carriageway. So it is a bit of a further distance run. So I thought, because we're going on the dual carriageway, we needed a bus that would cope with that. So I thought, well, the London Spec 10.3 metre Studio Polygon E400 MMC will do the job. I really do neglect the E400 MMC London Spec one that Studio Polygon did to such a degree. I don't, at this exact moment in time, have any of the repaints installed at all. So we are using the base London repaint, so I do apologise about that. However, it's still got the MMC, we're still running it, we've got the nice TFL seating, and we'll ignore the fact that it says unfit for use on the outside. We'll not get rid of that because it's not got the number in, but hey ho, it is all right to do what we're doing. So we will crack on accordingly. So as I say, we are doing the 611. That is the last of the school runs that we needed to do. This one does go on the dual carriageway and goes, I believe, through, it goes past Farrowfield. Well, I didn't know we got to Manchester. It goes through, I believe, parts of Apsley and then to Hockley Reed, and where we terminate in Hockley. That is a couple of minutes away from the depot, so we are really, really close to the depot wherever we do terminate. I think the other side of the depot to the Apsley side. So what we'll do is we are due off here at 15:44, which is now. So we'll move up and we'll get ourselves on the way. So what we'll do in this video is we'll do the run on the 611 and then the run to the depot as well. So this run itself, while we get everybody on, should take us, by the looks of it, it says just over 20 minutes, but we will see how we do for time. So the 610 should have been in front of us, but because of me spawning the bus in at the school, although to be fair, that has shown up late. Although I say that, I'm sure that, should that be behind us? I can't remember, it's been a bit since we did the 610. But all I know is the 611 leaves at 44, so I would assume, although that can't leave at 43 because the 609 left at 43, so no, that must be 45. So yes, it must leave behind us, must the 610. It's been a while since we did it. My memory of it's elapsed just a little bit. So anyway, let's crack on, and as I say, hopefully the MMC looks after us on the dual carriageway. It's why I knew that this was a slightly longer service. Wanted to leave this one till last, purely for the numerical factor, and also because it did look the most exciting going on the dual carriageway and what have. And so I thought, oh hello, I wasn't expecting that. I thought we'd leave it till last, with all of that in mind. I would say it's usually quick. It seems to be struggling for gears today. But I mean, my thinking was with this, is this, I don't think is limited to like 40 like the C400 is. That's why it was a slightly preferred vehicle to take in one of them. Because I think that it bugs me going that slow on the dual carriageway bits. So I thought, if I've got the option to have a quick bus, knowing that I am doing a motorway run, I will take a quick bus. And I thought we'd better do London Spec. We have relatively stuck with the correct branding, so and the correct liveries, so I thought we'd try and keep that up. Oh, we may be the only service to use this section. Unless, I think the 800 must go the other way. I mean, that must come from the way that we've just turned off and what have. So I assume the 800 serves the other direction. I can't imagine there's many TfL services that do use any form of motorway style dual carriageways like this. Can't imagine there's many. Although again, just another cool thing with Bowdenham is just having a dual carriageway right in the middle of the map. It is only, I think, just one junction long, but still pretty awesome. And then we have the railway to the right hand side as well. It's limited to 55, that's not too bad. Oh, there's a train waiting by the looks of it, I assume waiting at a signal. That's why it's going that slowly that we've caught it up. Oh, no, it is. It's going that slowly that we've caught it up. They usually shoot through here, although to be fair, there is a commuter one. So it might be programmed to go a little bit slower. Presumably, is it going into, is that a station to the right-hand side? Or not? I can't tell. I don't think it is. No, it isn't. Just looks like a stationary style building. But no, it's going slow as that. Presumably signals and stuff like that meant it's going slow. But either way, undertook a train. Not something you can usually do in OMSI 2, I must say. So yeah, after we've done this video, we're now onto the work services, and then as I say, I've got some exciting maps and bits lined up as we go into summer. Really, really exciting stuff. I was recently invited to download and have a copy of a map that is in its final work in progress stages prior to release. It's been a map that's been in the works for quite some time. I've seen other people's videos of it and what have, but I was quite recently invited to showcase it as well. That's really, really exciting. An absolute honour as usual to showcase work in progress stuff. I mean, what we do on the Bus Videos channel, I mean, we are still growing it, and I'm not as big in the OMSI world as I used to be. I mean, unfortunately, real life has taken hold, and I do prefer doing my real life videos and travelling about, so I sadly don't have as much time for OMSI, especially now driving the buses in real life. OMSI is not a main focus like it used to be back in the day. However, it is still nice to still be thought about and still be considered when it comes to maps, testings and bits like that. So, as I say, still really, really nice. Really nice to be considered, and I am quite looking forward to trialling out this map. It is arguably, and has been said by other YouTubers, one of the best upcoming maps at the moment. For the UK world, and once again, just like West Country did when that was revolutionised, and at the time brought some absolutely immense designs and such high quality maps in. We're expecting this map to sort of again match with the times and possibly even top what that was. So it's quite exciting. Really, really is. And then I think after that we might do a little bit of work in the Hong Kong world. Again, you'll see why later in the More Central channel in a couple of months' time. Some of you already know, but you'll see later on in the More Central channel in a couple of months' time. But we'll also be we'll be doing some Hong Kong videos to coincide with the theme on that channel that's coming up over summer. So hopefully it'll all work together with a nice themed stuff working across both channels and bits like that. Alongside that though, the usual 21 videos a week are being released every week. They are prepped for a very long time at the moment, so you've got quite a lot of them to look forward to. This is actually quite a tight timetable. And that truck seems to be zooming off. Can't believe come off the motorway and I'm stuck behind a truck. Lantern Cottages, and then we are the 611. This is the thing when you do sort of these runs back to back, compared to each other, you don't do other ones, you do have to properly concentrate to remember which one you're actually on. Right, we're doing okay, a couple of minutes early, but we'll be fine. It's a scoring at the end of the day. Kids want to get home. Okay, the gearbox is going off on one, right? No complaints from me though. Hopefully that truck isn't turning right. Very much hoping it isn't. There we go, it's going straight on, brilliant. Oh, this I think is that low bridge again. I don't know if this get through. No, slightly too small. Oops. We'll go on the diversion route again. So we did 5800 video. Slightly overcooked that turn, but hey ho, we'll manage. Knew I should have taken a single decker on this. I just had a hunch that I should have taken a single decker on it. But I then saw that it had the blinds, even though I imagine that the blinds are also for the street light that I probably also could have taken. But here we are. You know, school kids didn't care because they've all sat upstairs. It'd been quite a busy run on a single decker though, I think. Funnily enough, it is genuinely, both times I've been caught out by that, I have genuinely just taken a decker because I thought, oh, a decker would be cool on that. And just not thought about it. You're not a double decker, why are you diverting? No, can't go down there. Oh. It's one of these roads, I know it is. You can go down and runs parallel to that bridge. Unless it was one further back, I don't know. It might be this one. Although to be fair, this just brings us out on the main road we should have been on anyway. No, I think it must have been just before then. Everybody off for those immediate stops. Where were we supposed to go? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Okay, so yeah. So after a low bridge diversion, at least if you do want to take a double decker on the 611, you do know what it involves and the diversion route that is involved. We're only a minute late, so we've done alright, to be fair. I was expecting to be a lot worse than that. Well, to say, for the sake of the kids jumping off, I'm going to go up there. I'll do a UE at the other side, because I know you can. For anybody that does want to jump off, and then we can continue. As you see, when we did the 800, we didn't have any stops on either side, so at least by doing this, we can still serve this stop. I mean, nobody wants to jump off, but that way it should hopefully register we've still served it, so even though we've done a massive diversion, there we go, we're only a couple of minutes late. At least you know you can do a diversion. And it's about being aware and not taking a double decker under an 11-foot bridge. When the bus is clearly about 14, 15 foot. At least there's turning points before and after, so that's one positive. Which is quite a nice route. I imagine it is lovely in a single decker that actually goes under that bridge. I'm going to have to revisit some of these routes with single deckers, I think. This one or the 800, I'm going to have to do at least one of them to say I've done one of the routes properly with a single decker. It's fine. Just trying to catch up sometime. It's alright. Pesky traffic lights delaying us. I do love as well with this map that they've actually done bits like the realistic digging works that they do, where they delay all the time. It made the road look nice, and then a couple of weeks later, gas company had come, hot water company had come, and then leave that mess that you can see on the junction there. Right, so yeah, this is all Hockley Reed, isn't it? I'm not Hockley Reed, or whatever however they pronounce it. This is that estate. Let's get that off the curve start. They don't want to do any curve riding. I know we're in a rush, but aye, nice angle. Let's see if we can actually get a screenshot from it. Yeah, the sunlight's quite nice on that. See if we can manage one now. Ah, lovely. Let's get that sign out of the way, and then there'll probably be a bit more to get rid of the sign, and then, hey, that looks nice. I like that. There we go. It's nice also have one of these school run that has all the side destinations. A very rare. Does anybody actually? No, there isn't. It's actually a very rare thing in London for the school runs, to the best of my knowledge, to actually have the destination on the sign. You usually just have the number. It's a cool little feature. We'll just return to depot if people keep alighting. See, driving like this in the Evo City depot, they weren't bothered. Just it seems to be different types of vehicles seem to bother people. It's like, for example, you do an even slightly sharp turn in a solo or the E400 MMCs we've discussed before, and people will get off, and it's like, well, they've slightly gone round the turn sharp. I think it's to do with how the vehicles are done and all of that lot. Stuff beyond my understanding. Far afield. How far down are we then? Ah, a couple more stops and then we're there. Yeah, we are slightly late still, but hopefully catching up our time a little bit. To say that we did a massive diversion, I don't think we did too bad at all, really. Say that I for some bizarre reason ended up doing a different diversion to the one I did previously. Although I think it must have been, I must have double backed on myself coming in the other direction instead of going forward. I just thought I'd progress forward, so I just went up for that side street, and presumably it must have been the other direction and I just didn't think, but... Hey oh, we got here. A little bit more of a diversion than planned, but we got here. Got one person on all the way to the end. Okay, so no matter if you leave it to set or anything, you let the door shut properly, it still decides to, you still have to press the brake for it to actually want to go. Interesting. And I waited for it that time. Didn't want to do that, but hey ho. We live and we learn. There we go, let's get ourselves to the depot. Not done too bad for time, we actually got here slightly early, so that was pleasant. The only issue with these Studio Polygon blinds is that they all roll on one set, so as you can see we're now going through that narrow map. Smarden, that's the one. We're now going through the Smarden route. Now we're going through the Cockerell routes. Now we're going through the Carmilly routes that's named something else, Strathshire, that's the one. Now we're going through West Country. Now I don't know. Oh no, Yorkshire, I think. West Country and Yorkshire seem to be merged. Okay, don't know. Well, that was that's an easy commute to the depot, goodness me. Now this one. And put in the fuel line. There we go. So there we go. We'll leave this one in the fuel lane while the destination finds what it needs to do. But there we go. So that was our nice little run on the 611 with quite a massive diversion because of a low bridge, because I would rather divert than go under the low bridge, to be fair. If I'd have known, and to be fair, I even discussed it in the previous video, I'd take a single decker, but don't know what got over me. Saw the E400 MMC, thought I'd give it a go, and luckily we know 2 diversion routes. Whether I can remember which one's which is another question, but I know 2 diversion routes now for that low bridge. Although, as I say, I will at some point do one video of either the 611 or the 800 with a single decker to go under the low bridge to demonstrate what the routes are supposed to do. But anyway, with all that said and done, I do hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have done, do be sure to click that like button so that more people can find it and enjoy like you have. And if you haven't already, do be sure to subscribe to the Morbus Videos YouTube channel for more content like this from the simulation section with OMSI 2 videos twice a week. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye for now. Bye!